Well, one of us is dressed to run for her life. One of us is dressed to run for office. We're doing a workout segment.
I know.
Okay.
I work out like this.
Bueno, you got it like that.
Yeah.
Here we
dad
go.
bod doesn't get like this naturally.
Dios mío. If the thought of running 26.2 miles in a New York City marathon scares you, tell us how you really feel.
Yeah.
You know what? Then do 13.1.
Yeah. Listen, I'd rather run it than drive it in New York.
That's true.
Let's go with that.
Oh my God. Training for the New York City Half Marathon, which by the way takes place this Sunday, March 16th. It could be a lot of fun because you could be one of the 27,000 athletes who get to run through Brooklyn and Manhattan. Not everyone can say that.
I ran through Brooklyn.
Just not in a race.
And also make New York road runners history by running over the Brooklyn Bridge. About time. Joining us to show some running drills are New York road runners coaches Ben Delaney and Gemma Ward.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Oh, we joke, we joke. How many marathons have you guys run?
Over 20?
20?
Yeah, I don't have an exact number.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in the 10, I think. I love a half marathon, so I'm glad I'm here to talk about this one.
Only 10? You know what, I'll just let you jump. Does it ever get easier?
Training always helps to make it easier,
Yeah.
but whatever you are, however you're prepared for the day, as we like to say, enjoy it, soak it in, because you're only going to be in that moment one time.
Right.
So whether it's your first, your 20th, your last.
They're all memorable, all enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I would think doing a half in New York City, the energy must be.
We don't call this the run to one for nothing. I'm just saying.
So how about that?
Okay, in full transparency, the only reason we're doing this segment is because our super producer in the booth, yes, Destiny, I'm shouting you out. She is training, she is running. Not this Sunday, she's preparing for one later on in the year.
Okay.
Here in New York.
Not going to drop any hints on that one?
Her knees already hurt, so what is she doing wrong? I'm not even kidding. But,
No.
what should a training plan look like?
Yeah, so following a training plan is going to be really important. Every runner, every athlete out there is going to have a different training plan, whether it's your first half marathon, your 10th half marathon, if you're going for a fun time, if you're going for a PR, if it's any kind of experience. So it's really important to follow a training plan. Obviously, not 100%, but to the best of our abilities, that's going to be super important. At New York Road Runners, we offer group training, which is a fantastic way to get out there. So have a look online, come join us.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time that the race is going to, or the half marathon is going to be run over the Brooklyn Bridge.
This is amazing. That was the actual noise we heard when our social post went up. Was the clapping around Manhattan. We were sure either that or the MTA was on time. We were not going to go there. But no, we really felt that it was, I mean, when we heard about this earlier this year, there was the moment of like, oh, what are we going to do? Because, you know, things change in New York. It's always construction. But this move was greeted and applauded with such a sense of joy because it's the Brooklyn Bridge. What an iconic, I mean, all the bridges we get to go over in New York City, that's one we've never been able to go over in New York Road Runners. So this opportunity with the run, again, as the one to run, and then obviously you come across the bridge, then you're on the FDR, but then we got Times Square, closed twice a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to get the third one for my birthday, but I'm not even on that one. Hopefully they'll find one in July. I'm just putting it out there for you folks, but no. I mean, nothing's going on in July in New York City, right? It's pretty quiet. But no, we have, I mean, come on. I've done this race every year since 2015. It's my favorite New York Road Runner race. Yes, I know people say, what about the TSS New York City Marathon? Love that one. But the United Airlines NYC Half is amazing. I mean, come on, you get to run Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan, Central Park.
So you run from Brooklyn over the bridge into Manhattan, and that's the Manhattan section.
We come over the bridge onto the FDR. So we'll be on the FDR. We shut that down. Don't worry about it. There's no parkour. We don't have to jump over cars. We'll make our way through there.
Potholes,
and then we come up 42nd Street, right behind us here in the studio, right by Grand Central, Bryant Park, into Times Square, and then we'll head over. And then Ted Mattel's will be waiting for us at Tavern on the Green.
So you go up 42nd.
Yep, right there.
That's not a false flat. That's a bona fide. I'm trying to get him.
But you know what the other thing is all the iconic things that you pass along the way. So that's pretty cool as well.
It is.
All right, well, I changed. We might as well do something.
Don't change, stay the same.
You hush.
Is that the person you are? Okay.
So let's just say we want to do some drills.
Definitely.
Some
Again, I mean,
stretches.
as part of what we mean, all of our runners are always asking us, you know, I got to get to the start line very early. We want to make sure that we're there. So we want to make sure that we are warmed up and ready to go. So people ask, we're going to do some dynamic drills to start.
Great.
I'll show you one version, and then Gemma will show you a modified version how we start.
You get ahead of us.
So we will start off with what are called knee hugs, which basically is just you bring up your knee, bring it up, and all we're doing is activating those hips, activating the muscles that we want. You can do it as a static. I like to do you can even march it and then bring the knee up, march it, bring the knee up, just kind of start that. The next thing we're going to do is now we're going to do what are called scoops.
Face this way.
We're going to do scoops. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then you'll kind of scoop down.
Oh, this is a real thing.
1, 2,
like
3,
this.
and you'll scoop down. These are all dynamic. We don't want to do anything static. Our muscles are not warmed up yet. So keeping them as a nice quick motion as we go through is going to be key. We'll do one more here. Okay, then our last, we have a couple more. So now we're going to activate the muscles we want to use on race day. These are our big muscle groups. First one are going to be some high knees. So just get those knees up, get running. Oh, there goes the microphone. It's out the back there. I'll grab that as we go through. I'll hold it.
Look at you. Look at you multitasking.
There we go. Go through, just kind of go through. We're getting the heart rate up. Keep your arms moving. We're accenting the running form as we go through. And Gemma's showing you more of a modified. Now we're going to turn into butt kicks. Get those heels up on the backside.
I like that one.
I hear the
This one's
those
good.
new
You
shoes.
get
Let's be the shoes.
You get a stretch
Go
in the
through.
quad.
Go through. Okay, we got 2 more coming, so we'll stop now. A lot of runners do the next one. They're called leg swings. And we're activating the stabilizer muscle on the outside. So just swing that leg to the side. Usually, balance yourself on a friend if you have to. You can go higher or lower. We'll do both sides here.
Did you do these kind of stretches when
Very
you were
similar.
pitching?
Oh, absolutely.
In the
Activation.
majors? Yeah.
Activate, because you want to
Activation of all
activate the muscle groups
groups
that we have.
Yep.
We'll switch sides.
Oh.
Kind of get your body.
Should you go to the start line with a little sweat on your brow?
Just a little bit. You'll be standing in the corral for a few minutes before our air horn goes off as we start. Alrighty.
And then what?
Then we'll do the last one. This is where we're gonna get the heart rate up. These are
boy.
called quick feet. We got 20 seconds. Arms out. Go. 1, 2, 3. Get the heart rate up, about 175, 180. Keep it going. We'll keep moving. We'll keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Almost there. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 7.
You're mean!
I'm a coach. It goes with the part of the handbook. 2,
like it.
1. There you go.
I'm ready.
Nice work.
I'm ready.
Thank you so much.
Ready to run?
Ready for 13.1?
In these shoes.
Thank you both so much.
Oh, thank you.
This was a treat. Good luck to all the runners out there. And if you would like more information on running and races, go to NYRR.org.